Here's Mark in Knightsbridge. Go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, hello there, George. I think the population is being boosted by people who, quite frankly, we don't want breeding more children.
The sort of chaps you see around Knightsbridge, for example.
Well, see, you always jump to conclusions. I'm actually sitting in my cab working in Knightsbridge, so please don't make out I'm some rich person sitting in a penthouse.
Well,
yeah?
it's just that it says here, Mark in Knightsbridge.
Yeah, because I'm working in my taxi, that's why, yeah?
And you think there are too many undesirables with kids.
Yes, I do.
Which kind of people are these undesirables?
Well, shall we say your Karen Matthew types? There's one. Half a dozen children, all by different fathers. Do you think her children are going to be the kind of people who are going to keep you in the life you're accustomed to in your old age, George, do you? Do you want people like Karen Matthews breeding large families?
Well, you know, I would never dream of blaming the children of Karen Matthews for Karen Matthews. And I would never dream of judging them in their tender years as to what they're going to be like when they grow up. You've obviously got a crystal ball and I don't. But
well, George, you're so naive, it's incredible.
Trust me.
You really are. For a so-called intelligent man, sometimes your naivety staggers me, it really does.
Trust me, I'm not remotely naive.
You are, believe me.
Mark, let's not swap insults. My point is this, that having at least 2 children per family is an absolute must unless you want our population to become some kind of freak show where everyone is old and hardly anyone is young.
I completely agree, but the type of people that I'm talking about never stop at 2. They go on to 6, 7. The woman in the paper the other week who had 7 children, all taken into care almost immediately, and hey-ho, she's pregnant again. Are they the type of people that we want boosting our population, George?
What should we do then, Mark? Should we sterilise these people?
Well, a renowned colleague of yours, James Well, had a great idea. Sterilise all boy babies at birth, and when it becomes time for them to, when they want to breed, apply for a licence.
That's a bit of a Nazi idea, isn't it?
That's the usual one you come out with, George. If you don't agree with you, we're all right wing, eh?
No, it was a Nazi. Mark, that was the Nazi idea.
Yeah, but you're suggesting that that I'm some kind of Nazi.
No, but that's a Nazi idea. To sterilise... Well, you've just proposed the sterilisation of all boy babies at birth. Even Hitler didn't think of that one.
George, James Well did, though. Is he a Nazi?
Well, I've got nothing to say about James Well, and he isn't any kind of colleague of mine. But I will talk about Adolf Hitler. He wouldn't have dared to advance such a proposition.
I think that we have got now in this country such an underclass of people who think that having babies is a way of stepping onto either a housing ladder or, oh, we had a baby to improve our relationship. You know exactly the type of people I'm talking about.
Well, is it a London cab you're driving?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
So you're driving around in a London cab believing that all boy babies should be sterilised at birth. I find that fairly chilling, actually, Mark. Fairly chilling.